So AIWB, appendix in the waistband. It is a position of concealed carry, or at least that's what it's most widely recognized as. And what that means is anytime you have a firearm that is positioned on your belt line between your hips towards the front of your body, that would be considered the AIWB position. So traditionally, the way we think of AIWB carry is it is usually offset more towards your dominant side. However, with the style and designs of today's holsters, some folks may feel more comfortable and get more bang for their buck from a concealment standpoint if they actually go directly centerline, which is something that I've personally found to be the case with this particular holster, which is a Modern Samurai Project Pro model from Tier 1 Concealed. This holster, when I first started carrying it, lends itself to actually being in that centerline position. So why would someone decide to choose AIWB over a conventional, say, 3 o'clock strong side hip position? There's a lot of reasons why you would decide to go with AIWB over those traditional positions. Let's talk about the first one that comes to mind. The first one that comes to mind is the fact that the gun is in a position where it is more easily concealable. If you think to yourself, moving around, turning your torso, bending forward, the gun will not print as much as if it were in the strong side hip position. What's the other reasons? One of the other reasons would be from a concealment and accessibility standpoint, right? We don't just want to have the gun hidden away from prying eyes. We want to be able to get to it as soon as we possibly can. Well, one of the things that we discussed in our overview of body mechanics is putting yourself in a stronger position, always looking to put yourself in a stronger position so that you can be as efficient as possible in your movement. If we look at the traditional strong side hip carry, you have to take your dominant side arm and bring it behind your body in order to access the firearm, which is problematic from the standpoint of placing your body into a weaker position. It's not going to be as strong or as fast because of the position that you've actually placed your arm. Having it in the AIWB position allows you to manipulate, to access, to control access from anyone else if you needed to protect the gun here in your center line, which is a much more natural position. It's a stronger position, and it's going to be a faster position from the standpoint of performance. When it comes to concealed carry, 3 tenets that I always like to look at are concealment, accessibility, and performance. In my opinion, AIWB carry position lends itself to those 3 tenets far better than any other position that I've explored personally.